Welcome to TLTV, joy and pleasure celebrated in wine. I am here in the Louvre. Actually, I'm under the Louvre. I'm actually underground in the Château de Louvre where the wine tasting takes place, Le Grand Tasting. And here you can actually see the, let's say, upside down pyramid of the Louvre. And one of the things that is special about this particular wine event is that at this wine event you have an option of not only tasting the Grand Crus, which is very special on its own, but besides that you can choose many pre-selected wonderful wines. And actually it's a hard challenge to find a bad wine, and you get wines from Lebanon, Turkey, America, New Zealand, and of course a abundance of beautiful French wines. And I'd say welcome to TLTV, welcome to a wonderful wine adventure. Let's get started, let's taste some wonderful wines. I have something special here. It's for Château de La Dauphine. Price point is around 20 euros, so I'm really curious to see what we get, but as I know this chateau, or at least no. Let me take that back. I actually do not know this chateau, but I've heard of the name. And from the nose, this is quite interesting. So look what it says on the actual bottle. 90% Merlot, 10% Cabernet Franc, and wow, 15 volume percent alcohol. So this is something to be a force to be reckoned with. For Bordeaux, I'd have to say it's quite an opulent wine. You almost think of some of the northern Italian wines that tend to easily break the 15% barrier on a quite frequent basis. And I'd say let's get cracking. Nose a little bit timid, but this is something on these fair environments. You often drink the wines too warm, but you get your berries, you get a little bit of lead pencil. You get a lot of pepper, you get licorice, you get your berries. The tannins are very nicely distributed. A little bit of an ashy tone, which I do not quite like actually, but I presume that's because the wine has been open for ages. And this actually is very, very enjoyable. Really enjoy this. Take the price point into account of all the pieces. This is for a 2012. Still very young, still needs some additional time. Let it sleep in your cellar. Definitely go and buy it. I give this a very easy 88 points. Not bad. The journey continues with Château de La Dauphine 2005. And 2005 was of course one of those vintages that broke all records. First of all for height, second of all because it was a fantastic vintage and really was very true to actually the hype for a lot of people hunting those bottles. 9 and 10 followed. Interesting vintages, very different, but 2005 was in its own regard very, very special. This is about 90% Merlot, 10% Cabernet Franc, and I said let's not wait and let's get busy. If you look at the actual color, it's very dark, a little bit misty, and very opulent, very strong. You really note the dominance of the Merlot and the signature of the Cabernet Franc. And red berries, licorice, some leather. The nose, however, is quite disappointing. The nose doesn't really have a lot to tell. And it's... But, on the other hand, this is a very pleasant bottle of wine. If we consider the price point, no questions, this is a wonderful bottle of wine you should try. I just think if you drink this a little bit colder, around 17 to 18 degrees, this definitely will be more interesting. This is way too warm right now. But therefore, nonetheless, 88 points, or 89 actually at the right temperature. We leave it at 89, why? Because I can see where this is going, and this is already actually, this is Pret à Boire. You don't need to keep this any longer. Can keep it probably for another 5 or 10 years maximum, but I think you should drink this now. This is the end of Le Grand Tasting at the Louvre. It's time to basically call it a day, probably have a glass of wine. A big thank you to the organization of the Le Grand Tasting. It's been a tremendous pleasure, a wonderfully well organized wine fair with a selection of wines that is second to none, so absolutely wonderful. And I truly appreciate the actual, let's say, selection I could taste this time. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. And basically, as you can see behind me here, everybody's celebrating, everybody's really enjoying the wonderful tastings here. And I'd say time to sign off. And as always, I wish you wonderful wines, wonderful food, excellent people, and great wine discussion. See you again soon. Bye bye.